Tennessee Titans. Randy Bullock has us all set, and we are underway from Nashville, Tennessee. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Tannehill. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
He doesn't give many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number's going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking. A lot of times, their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Tannehill. It's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And then set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And now a carry here for their fullback. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
There's a lot of good on that play when we see the big fella take it and rumble into the secondary. But how about the big part of it, taking care of the football? He doesn't carry it very often, but when he does, he's got to make sure that he doesn't get it popped free. Unlike Mike Tolbert in Super Bowl 50, carrying the ball popped free, turnover, and it hurt his team.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Tannehill, sliding out of the pocket. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. Open man, Julio. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tannehill. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Tannehill. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now it's McNichols. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Tannehill now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. There he goes, left side. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from the 20. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And I want to give the big guys some credit because he deserves it, but where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they fooled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Tannehill going to throw for it. Dancing to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of up. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Rolling to his right, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to pull loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On the run, it's McNichols. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is McNichols. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Here's McNichols. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll try the left side. Foreman. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. The quick slant caught. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with McNichols. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tannehill looking to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Tannehill on first down.
A slant to Jones.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Flushed out right.
Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down.
2nd and 10.
Again, Tannehill.
On the slant, he'll get it to Jones.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Bullock's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill eluding the pressure right. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling.
Touchdown, Titans! A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Tannehill. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Tannehill. He's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. Anthony Fertzer, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Titans are going to recover the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. They'll try and run with their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Touchdown! Nick Westbrook-Akine, 32 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 157 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. That's a Titans touchdown. Ryan Tannehill able to spot Julio Jones for the touchdown there. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Titans are going to recover the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here's Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And the Titans are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
2nd and 8. Again, it's McNichols as they stay on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 170 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Tannehill. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run again with McNichols. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Tannehill's throw into the hands of Firkser here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he'll give it here to his running back.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Tannehill. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff as they run left side. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Bullock now for the Titan field goal. This to almost certainly win the football game.